Hey guys, welcome back to Pickin' Greens. It's your boy Picky, and you already know we got a fire two-piece slapper. If you're new to the page, welcome. We give away 2 free picks every single day. But if you've been following us, you already know we've been slapping. We are on a heater of all heaters. Yes, that's right. We're 22 out of our last 26 plays. We've been slapping. And with that being said, you already know what we did yesterday was slap. Yep, we slapped again. Back-to-back slaps. This time we had Natasha Howard going under her 16.5. She only had 14 points. And we had Rakia Jackson going over her 11.5. She slapped. She ended up with 18 points, and she dominated her game yesterday. That was a slapper of a slapper. If you made money with us, man, hit that like button right now. I know y'all cashed out with me yesterday. Hit that like button right now. Hit that subscribe. We are cashing every single day. Yes, we are. But before we get to these picks, you already know. Y'all got to make money with me, baby. Y'all got to make money with me. Make sure you guys lock in with these apps right here. Like, first, if you guys don't have any cash at all, get Dabble. Everybody should have Dabble right now. Download Dabble right now. It's a free play. Matter of fact, put today's free play on Dabble. That's a free money. It's going to triple up. You get $10 free. You put the play in today, you can make 30 bucks. That's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Make $100 in Dabble. Take that money out, put it in Chalkboard, right? We're going to put that money in Chalkboard and double up. So we make $100 in Dabble, take that money out, put it in Chalkboard, we're going to double up. Now we got $200 in Chalkboard, right? We're going to use code Picky when we deposit. Now when we make up to $250 in Chalkboard, we're taking that money out and then we're putting in better, right? So that money, we're going to go from $0. We're going to go take that $0. We're going to make that $100, put that in Chalkboard, make that $200. Then we're going to take that money out, put it in better and make that $500. I'm trying to do a challenge where we take $0 from Dabble, flip that to $500. That's right, $0 to $500 using these apps. Download Dabble, then download Chalkboard, then download Better. Make sure you use code Picky, and that's easy peasy lemon squeezy, easy cash. And you already know these are all the tools I use. I use RotoWire. RotoWire is my go-to. That's the first one that I usually show you guys. Clean as a whistle. All of the data is super clean, easy to read, a ton of information, research, everything you need. And then we got Outlier. You already know about Outlier. Lock in. We got to dig deep with Outlier. Outlier has the best graphs in the game. The green. It has the insights. It has the analytics. This combo right here, the RotoWire and the Outlier, that's my main tool, and I'm showing you guys. Now, these are my 2 favorite optimizers. We got DGFANTASY and we got OddsJams. I love DGFANTASY. They give you an AI slip generator. They take the best plays from the day and they generate a parlay for you. They slap. And OddsJam Optimizer, this is amazing. Like I take a couple great plays, click, send them right to the Prizepicks and lock them in. These are my tools that I use every day. You should be using every single day. Lock in. All of these links are in the description, or you can just go to pickandgreens.com and you can pick away. Pick which green you want, lock in, use code Picky. All right, let's get to the first pick. The first pick today is Heliot Ramos. We're going Heliot Ramos over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Now, the pick'em sites, they got him slightly over. The sports books, they got him slightly over too. But you already see that RotoWire projection is slapping, and the hit rate has been slapping. You already see the 1.5 is the line that we're all riding with, so everybody's on the same page with the 1.5. But the RotoWire projection, as you can see, 1.96. That's a nice 0.46 cushion, baby. That's slapping. Now the hit rate, you can see over the last 5 games, he's been 100%. Over the last 10 games, he's been 90%. And over the last 20 games, he's slapping at 65%. For the season, he's 65%. He's slapping. But you already know, we got to dig deep in Outlier. All right, guys, we're in Outlier, and we got Heliot Ramos. The line is 1.5 over hits, runs, and RBIs. Now, we can check out the last 20 games with him, and oh, wow, you can see it, baby. You can see it. He's been slapping. He's averaging 2.35 hits, runs, and RBIs over the last 20 games with a medium of 20. The last 10, you see. Slap, 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 slap. This is a absolute slapper of a slapper, right? Now, we can check the last 10 games as well. Last 10 games, he's only missed it once, right? We had an offer. He had an offer against Atlanta. About 2 weeks ago, he had an offer. For the last 2 weeks in a row, though, he's been slapping. Last 2 weeks in a row, he's been slapping. Over the last 5, this is a 100 piece, right? We already know this is a 100 piece over the last 5. You cannot go wrong with a 100 piece over the last 5 or 65 piece over the last 20. This is a slapper of a slapper. Now, we got some supporting stats. He's averaging 4.5 plate appearances a game, 1.2 hit a game, 0.6 runs a game, and 0.6 ribbies a game. He's slapping. And you already know, we're an outlier, so we got insights. Heliot Ramos has exceeded 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs in 9 straight games, averaging 3.0 hits, runs, and RBIs. I mean, how can you not ride with a 9-game heater? How can you not ride with a 9-game heater? Let's check out some more stats. All right, who are you going up against tonight? He's going up against Paddock, right? So Paddock is no scrub. He's a 5-3. He's 5-3 this year with a 5.18 ERA. He's pitched 83 innings this season and averaging 7.88 strikeouts per 9 innings. All right, so let's check out the batters. We got San Francisco. All right, so we're going San Francisco. We got Ramos, and we're going up against righties. All right, so let's check out Ramos up against righties. Ramos has had 175 at-bats against righties. He's batting .269, 8 home runs, and 32 ribbies. Now, going up against Chris specifically, he's never faced Chris. Right. So again, never facing a pitcher puts things at a little bit of an advantage for the pitcher. We talk about this often. Now, that's just the nature of the game. The pitcher has the advantage. If you haven't seen the pitcher, everything he throws is hot stuff, pretty much. You know what I mean? Everything he throws is hot stuff, especially if he has any type of skill with any dynamics with his pitcher. So if he has a nice slider and a curve and, with a fastball that he can mix up a little bit, it just becomes more difficult. Not because of the mixing up, but just because we don't know the mindset of this pitcher. So we don't know, when he likes to throw his pitches. The batters, per se. The batters don't know when he likes to throw these pitches. So looking at other batters that's faced him, though, he's faced him 14 times, batting .429. That's a great average. And Flores has faced him 12 times and batting .500. So these are good numbers for batters that has faced him consistently. We got Conforto. He's faced him 6 times with an offer. Right, and then we got Chapman. He's faced him 6 times with an offer as well. So a little sticky in regards to not a lot of batters has faced him yet. Right, and that puts a little bit of an advantage to Chris, but that doesn't mean that Heliot's not going slap. Right, so he's been on a heater of all heaters, as we can really tell. Nobody's been able to stop him from getting these hits, runs, and RBIs. So with that being said, we're going Heliot Ramos over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Lock it in. All right, guys, you already know we got to take the 10 seconds to give everybody the chance to like the video, hit the subscribe, and hit that notification. Again, this is just like a saying thanks, bro, for making the video. Give me a nice little pat on the back. It takes some time and it takes some effort to put these winners out every day, so it's greatly appreciated. I don't need it, but it is appreciated to get a little love for making these videos. So just hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe, throwing a comment, throw that comment in, bro. I really appreciate it, and we rocking. All right, guys, let's get to the second pick for today. Our second pick today is Tina Charles. You see it. We're going Tina Charles over her points and rebounds. Now, the pick'em sites, they don't have anything yet, right? We got Underdog, but they got her at the 22.52, but it's a 50-50 split. We got FanDuel, right? They got her at the 22.5 as well, but they're projecting her to go over. So the sports books got an itty-bitty projection to go over, but that Roto-Ride projection is slap. The hit rate has slapped as well, but that Roto-Ride projection is slap. Now, yesterday I told you we had like a 3-point cushion yesterday on the Roto-Ride, and I had to take it. I had to take the 3-point cushion. Let's look at the Roto-Ride projection today. 28.69. That's a 6.19 cushion, baby. I'm taking it. When I see a 6.19 cushion from Roto-Ride projection, I'm taking it. Now, the hit rate may push you off, right? Don't let the hit rate disturb you. Don't let the hit rate send you off. Hit rate over the last 5 games, she's only at 48%. Over the last 10 games, she's slapping at 60%. And over the last 20 games, she's slapping at 55%. For the season, she's 55% as well. But you already know we got to dig deep in outlier. All right, we're an outlier, and we got Tina Charles. Now, the line is 22.5 rebounds and points, and we're going over. Now, we can check the last 20 games. Like, the last 20 games, she's 55% going over, slapping with an average of 22.45, right? Over the last 10 games, that's 23.5 as well, slapping. She's only about, 40% here over the last 10 games. Over the last 5 games, we can see 40% over the last 5 games. In the head-to-head, she has not played against this opponent head-to-head. So we don't have any head-to-head. Now, over the season, she's 55%. Over the last 10 games, she's 60%. And over the last 5 games, she's 40%. So a little bit all over the place with the graphs in terms of the percentage. Over the last 10 to 20 games, she's more efficient, right? So we got 55%. 60% rather than the 40% over the last 10 games. But I'm saying this is going to be a great slapper for today. Okay, now let's look at the supporting stats. She's averaging 28 points a game, 2.5 fouls a game. She's putting up 13 field goal attempts. She's knocking down 0.3 3-pointers a game, so that's 27%. She's only attempting 1 3 a game. She's 77% from the 3-point line, knocking down 2 free throws a game, and she's grabbing 8.6 rebounds a game. Now, we're an outlier, and we got insights. So Tina Charles has failed to exceed 22.5 rebounds and points in 4 of her last 5 games on the road, averaging 19.4 rebounds and points. Now we got to look at the key matchups over here. Now this looks like a terrible play. All right, so when we break this down, I'm going to do it like we did yesterday. We go to the key matchups, right, and then we go to Tina Charles. We make sure we get the right position for Tina. So we say, all right, we got Tina. She's a center. We want to know how does Seattle fare up against the center position, right? So we click on center here, and then boom, we see the ranking right here. We see that Seattle's ranked number 10th when it comes to stopping centers from getting their points, and they're ranked number 11th when it comes to stopping rebounds, right? They can't stop the center from getting their points, nor can they stop the center from getting their rebounds. Boom, bam. You see it right here. They're ranked number 10th in regards to stopping the center position, getting their points, and they're ranked number 11 when it comes to stopping the center, getting their rebounds, right? They can't stop the opposing center from doing their thing. They can't stop them. And again, it's only 12 teams in the league. So they're at the bottom tier of both points allowed, rebounds allowed against the center. So with this center, I'm going over 22.5 rebounds and points. Lock it in. All right, guys, thanks for rocking with me another video. We are on a heater of all heaters. Lock in this play. Make sure you follow on the Instagram and lock in with all of the descriptions below. Make sure you use the ladder. Make sure you use these apps to make money. Use their bonuses to make money. Lock in and make sure you use DABBLE today. Put this free play on DABBLE with this easy money. Take the $10 and make 30, and then take that 30 and make 100, and then put that 100 in CHALKBOARD. Take that money from CHALKBOARD, put it in BETR, and that's how you actually use the companies against each other to make your bankroll, to build your bankroll. We'll get more into that on the next video, but for today, make sure you guys lock in. Enjoy your Sunday. Another day, another dollar, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.